probably in hell already. Our dumb asses not knowing everybody kissing ass to go to heaven ain't going. Put my soul on it. I'm fighting devil niggas daily, plus the media recruits.
Let's jump on the tour. It's your boy Fresh, man. You already know I'm blessed. Say less, man. We want to talk about today. This guy setting a woman on fire on the CTA, on the train in Chicago on the transit, man. It's ridiculous, man. And this stuff been going on, but this is crazy, man. And we gotta stay protected, and you never know, anything can happen. And this is why you gotta take care. Also, too, you gotta take care of your mental health and watch your surroundings, because you don't know who is crazy or who got one going on or whatever. Now, you know what I'm saying? Let's jump on to the footage, but it's just wild, man.
Vedra, first at 4, breaking news. Terror on the CTA. The man who prosecutors say set a woman on fire inside the Blue Line is now facing federal terrorism charges. We have team coverage starting with our Jermont Terry. He's live for us at the Dirksen Federal Courthouse. And Jermont, you've learned more about what happened inside that train car.
I did, Marie. Now, we are standing by moments for the U.S. Attorney and ATF to update us about this case. But I can tell you that this was a very unusual hearing. Lawrence Reed entered court with handcuffs and also a spit guard around his mouth. Now, during the hearing, he made multiple outbursts. One that he kept repeating, "I am guilty and I will be my own attorney." But today's hearing was just to establish the basis for these federal charges. Now, these are new images into our newsroom. Federal prosecutors say they show Reed on the Blue Line train Monday night. In the images taken from the CTA security, prosecutors say the victim was sitting with her back to Reed when he walked up from behind and doused her with a liquid over her head. The victim became upset and started to argue with the man. That's when the fight between the two started. In the images, you can see a flame inside the CTA train car. A fire, prosecutors say Reed ignited when he intentionally set the woman on fire. Prosecutors say the victim rolled on the train floor trying to get that fire out from herself. That's when the L pulled into the Lake Clark station. She jumped out still on fire. Now, again, we are waiting for federal prosecutors to update us on this case. Reed was taken to federal custody around noon today, just 24 hours after Chicago police arrested him near the CTA platform. Now, despite Reed in court saying repeatedly that he would be his own attorney and that he was guilty, the judge did not and would not accept that plea. But she did order him to undergo a medical and mental evaluation. Charges, I should say, when the judge read the charges of terrorism, Reed was taken back and said, "Terrorism, what is this all about?" Again, we're going to have more on this as we wait for the ATF and the U.S. Attorney to update us about this case, but that is the latest here at the Dirksen Federal Courthouse. For now, reporting, I'm Jermont Terry. Back to you, Marie.
We will check in with you as soon as that press conference starts. Jermont, thank you. Now to our Sarah Maki, who spent today digging into Reed's background. She joins us live outside the CTA station in the Loop where he was arrested. Now, Sarah, there are questions about why he wasn't detained in another recent investigation. What did you learn about that?
Right, Marie, Reed was taken into custody not far from here, just yards away on Washington. And police said even at the time that he was taken into custody, he was saying things like "burn alive." And when we looked into this, we found that this most recent incident happened at a time when Reed was supposed to be on an active ankle monitoring bracelet. This is Lawrence Reed's most recent booking photo, the latest in a long string of lockups. We found 49 arrests, including 10 felony cases and an active aggravated battery case from August, in which Reed was accused of hitting a social worker at McNeil Psychiatric Hospital, causing loss of consciousness, 2 ER visits, and lasting memory issues, headaches, and daily nausea. The Cook County State's attorney asked a judge to keep Reed in custody until his trial for the August battery, but one judge put him on electronic monitoring before a different judge modified the monitoring hours. Still, this latest incident happened at a time when Reed would have been under active monitoring.
And frankly, there's a presumption of release, but that can be overcome easily with someone like this particular defendant.
Our legal analyst, Irv Miller, said the Safety Act allows Illinois judges the discretion to decide if someone is detained, though the Blue Line case will be in federal court as the U.S. Attorney's Office vows to take a stronger stance on CTA crime.
You know, both the state of Illinois and the United States government has jurisdiction over certain crimes, particularly when it comes to a crime that occurs on a public transit system. In that case, both jurisdictions have legitimate rights to charge.
We also found Reed has been accused of other high-profile crimes, including this fire outside the Thompson Center in April 2020. On a day Governor J.B. Pritzker was supposed to make an appearance, a felony that was later dropped. And just 2 months prior to that, he was suspected of punching 4 women outside the Harold Washington Library in the Loop. Reed is also suspected of setting a fire outside City Hall last week. That is just across the plaza from where we stand right now. We also reached out to the Cook County Chief Judge's office because they monitor that ankle monitoring system, to ask them if they could explain any questions we had about that and whether they were aware that he might be violating the order in that case. They told us that they couldn't comment on any pending or potential litigation. From the Loop, Sarah Maki, CBS News.
As you can see, like I said, this man got mental issues, and you gotta be safe, man, and stay dangerous. You know what I'm saying? I feel sorry for that lady. Hope she okay. And that's crazy. As you can see, this man had plenty issues and stuff with the police, and had many mental issues and stuff of that nature. So you never know who you're around, especially keep in mind when you out and about in the public and you on the bus and things of that nature, whatever. And you gotta stay dangerous, y'all. You know what I'm saying? Gotta pay attention to your surroundings. You know what I'm saying? I can see now why a lot of people are antisocial and they don't. You know what I'm saying? Things ain't like it used to be. Now, I'm from the city, and I understand that a lot of people crazy, you know what I'm saying? They be having stuff, especially on the train and all that type of stuff. You gotta nip that in the butt. Now, she couldn't do nothing about it. Like I say, he just came out of nowhere and just crazy shit, you know what I'm saying? And it looked like he targets women, you know what I'm saying, which is some whole ass shit. But to me, excuse my language, but you know what I'm saying, he targets women to do that type of stuff. Most of them weak ass dudes do, like criminals target women and stuff, and to do stuff like that. But boy, I'm telling you, had to be my fault. Boy, I'm telling you, you about to go to the upper room. I'm telling you, boy, that's crazy. But you know, we gotta stay protected, man. Stay prayed up, and hopefully that girl alright, lady alright, or whatever. And even that dude, man, I pray he gets some help, whatever. You know what I'm saying? For real, you know what I'm saying? And it's sad, man. So, you know what I'm saying? We gotta watch out, you know what I'm saying? For real, man. But I ain't gonna hold y'all, man. It's your boy Fresh, say less, man. Y'all like and subscribe on the next one, man. I'm out.